My name is Hank Leber. I'm the CEO of GonnaBe, your social life concierge.
Okay. And what is GonnaBe? How does it help me as a social life concierge?
GonnaBe is social media for the future, as in all the things you're going to be doing. So you can share with your friends if you're going to be at the beach or if you're going to be out tomorrow night. It really fills the space between texting and calendars. There's a huge space, hundreds of millions of people every night making plans, but it's being lost in the text world or phone calls or something like that. So we're trying to fill that space with something valuable.
And is this your full-time job?
Oh yeah. Yeah, full-time, and I'm getting paid less than I ever did for any other full-time job, but I haven't worked a day in over a year.
Okay, do you want to give us a quick demo?
Yeah, sure,
Looks
okay.
Like you've got something over here?
Well, let's do it on
either
the phone.
one.
The internet in here is unreliable. As you see, when you pull up GonnaBe, you have a plan feed, which is your friends' plans and what's going on later. Kind of like an Instagram feed, only instead of sharing pictures, you're sharing plans. So it looks like Carson's going to be in the demo pit today, of course. I can look at the details here. I can get directions to the place. I can call the venue, any of that. And if I like that plan, and I know I'm going to be there too, then I opt in. I'm not going to share that out right now, but she gets a push notification that says, Hank just opted into your plan.
Cool.
So, what else do we have here? It's a plan feed, sure, but you also can make your own plans very simply. You just put in the name of your plan, the location, the date and time. Very simple to do. I don't want to walk you through that because there's so much more important stuff to talk about. This is not enough. People need more than just a plan feed. They want to know what's actually going on around them in a geospatial sense. So we put it on a map. But when you put a plan feed on a map, you have an event that has a certain place and it has people involved and it has time. So here's what happens. You put a time slider on the bottom, and as you scroll through time, different things happen around you, like social weather. And what you're looking at here is not just plans, but also time-sensitive specials, like $1 off drinks, or events that are concerts or meetups and stuff like that. So we're adding a ton of value beyond the making of a plan. This is your complete social life concierge. And we're really excited about the social weather. We've got partnerships with Ticketmaster Live Nation and with Anheuser-Busch InBev to help us make the map more valuable.
Awesome. Looks really cool.
Thank you.
If you weren't doing this startup, what would you be doing?
Well, I came out of advertising.
Okay.
And I was having a really good time there. But now that I've been in the startup world, I'm never going back.
We hear that a lot.
I'd be doing a different startup. I would be in the social media space still. I think we're still at the infancy of social media. So I really don't know. I think there's a bunch of really good companies out right now. I might be trying to work with one of the smarter companies that's out. There are so many new ideas that are happening in the world. It's never been a better time to start a company.
Nice.
Never been a better time.
Nice. If GonnaBe was a superhero, what would its superpower be?
Oh my God.
See the future. Nice.
That's what we actually do.
Yeah, that's the fortune teller motif you've got going here. How much have you risked to do this startup?
I quit my high-profile ad job, living by the ocean in LA, making more money than I ever thought I would, over a year ago. Since that time, I've bottomed out 3 times. I've had to sell my car. I've had to sell my ski boat that I've had for 10 years. And I've had to sell all of the stuff that I own that is worth any money. We've since built the perfect team. We've raised a couple $100K. We're going to be raising a lot more soon. We've got major brand partners. We've hit it. But I risked everything.
And would you do it again?
Yeah, in a minute. I probably will again.
Awesome, awesome. Any last thoughts you'd like to share with our audience here?
We have failed hundreds of times this year. And what I mean by fail is things didn't go the way we thought they would. We built this and it didn't work, or we built this and people didn't want it. We built that, and that's okay. Failure is not really failure if you learn from it. It's just called learning, and you do it differently the next time. And I think more companies should be unafraid to fail. Try hard. Shoot way out there. Shoot for the moon, because you may not get to the moon, but you'll get pretty far if you aim that far.
Do you see a lot of companies not aiming high enough, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think so. I think, coming up with an okay idea and not pushing yourself to exhaust all the possibilities is what keeps a lot of these companies from actually breaking through and being truly disruptive. I mean, you got to think way out there, way out there. A company like Square, tapping into the phone through the phone jack and flipping over the payment world. That's not something you sit around and dream up on your couch and you're like, yeah, I guess so. We'll try that out. People might like that. You got to think really big.
Would you consider yourself brave?
Yeah. You could call it brave. You could call it foolish, stubborn, hard-headed. But sure, I think fearless. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid of losing everything. I'm not afraid of people telling me that the idea is not going to work. We get that all the time. While we're making progress and signing up some of the largest brands in the world, we got people telling us it's not going to work. And I'll bet you every big company, from Google all the way up, has heard the same things. And that's okay. I'm not afraid.
Yeah, there's a pretty clear differentiation as we talk to people between those who are all in and those who are doing this on the side, and there's an absolute difference in the way they approach it. I really appreciate what you said about you've got to be willing to fail and learn and just keep going, because we see that's the key as well.
One of the things I noticed with young companies, LA is a really buzzing startup scene. Young companies with young CEOs and tech starters, they're really excited to be a startup. And they're very proud of being a startup, and that's the wrong mentality. You just got to go build some amazing stuff and forget about going to the events and talking and being a CEO. No, but it doesn't matter. Be quiet, go work, and get it done. I wish I could have told myself that about a year ago.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys.